click this and say, yo, what up? How's it going, man?
Yo, what up? It's going good. How's everything with you?
It's swell. It's very, very good. Innsmouth.
Yeah.
Hit me with a pitch. What's going on here?
So, been jamming a lot of this guy since League of Villains came out and everything. I've been taking a more budgeted approach ever since my LGS stopped playing regularly.
Sure.
And trying to just mainly do TTS and then order the cards I need for paper. Really liked him at first. Originally had him underwater and was loving that, but then talked with Andrew Holder and he put me on Evil, talking about, yeah, man, this character just needs draw.
Mm-hmm.
And Evil gets both excited and coping, which maxed the hell out of those boys. But yeah, that's the main thing. Is this is the deck I've been having a lot of success with. I've played it in the last two on Fun Fridays. All right, success. It's very meh. It's very hit or miss. It feels like it's missing. I'm just trying to figure out what that thing is that it's missing.
Sure.
It's hard to pinpoint that. Been really enjoying a lot of it though. I think I love how the deck just kills out of nowhere. It gives you, it's just very if you just have a tongue whip and a creepy realization out, usually just 2 attacks into a tongue whip with a creepy is enough to just murk someone, because the tongue whip ends up being a 4 low for 7 for like 14 basically. That really is like a not 7 low because they have like 5 cards in their card pool.
Mm-hmm.
I love how the deck plays. I like how it feels. I feel like there's just 6 hand size consistency issues with me being really like a 3 hand size that I want to fully use my face.
Sure.
Wow. So the main things I want to do with the deck doc is maybe see if there's just anything glaring missing from the main board. But with me maybe really considering taking this to Kansas City, I would like to try and take a look at a sideboard, assuming that most of the field is going to be Jiros, All Might True Forms, things like that. I think I had those are going to be 2 of the main guys that I'm going to have issues facing into.
Sure.
I don't know if the evil symbol, which I'm still getting a bearing. This is my first evil character I've been playing consistently for a little while, so I can actually give you information on like the usual deck docs where I'm like, yeah, man, I'm going to test this tonight. This one's been tested a good bit. It's just a matter of figuring out what to do.
Yeah, like that's fair.
Yeah, very vague, but kind of.
No, I get it. I'm doing a little looking.
For sure. I'm pretty cool with where the main board's been. It's just a matter, I don't know, maybe it's a couple of numbers they need to get shifted around, if anything.
Yeah. Sorry, still doing a little looking.
You are all good. Take as much time as you need. It's just you, me, and however many people watching.
So interesting, because like this is just like not a deck that I am
versed in.
I've played this deck, obviously. Or I played it for the thing. It's very cut and dry of like its options, right? And so I just want to talk about some stuff that we can do that are like that's Innsmouth worthy, and then some stuff that is evil symbol worthy. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So let's talk about the Innsmouth stuff, right?
Yeah.
The 2 big Innsmouth cards that people don't really think about are 1, Happy Go Lucky. This says enhance commit, find a non-attack card to discard with Innsmouth.
Yeah. I actually, in the Innsmouth group, the Discord, brought this up. I was trying to spark a discussion. Unfortunately, there's not enough hentai gamers out there that wanted to discuss the squid with me. So we didn't really get to discuss it too much. But it was something I've thought about. I just didn't know. I didn't know if it would be too clunky, or if it was just going to be a matter of Because if you want to play Happy Go Lucky, you want to play 3 to 4 copies.
Yeah. I think it's super easy to talk about to do like a 3 of Happy Go Lucky and be feeling fine, okay.
And it's a low block too at the end.
Yeah.
Not a great low block, but it's a low block nonetheless.
The next card that I want to talk about is Wire Arrow.
Oh.
So Wire Arrow is really, really, really good in this character.
Explain. I see that we stack a 5 with the
Nah, dog, we stack a Wire Arrow.
Oh, we just keep stacking Wire Arrows.
So I stack Wire Arrow, and then so it'll deal damage. We'll stack Wire Arrow. Excited for blood. I'll draw the card, and then I'll play Wire Arrow.
And then just keep throwing 4 mids for 7 at them. That's
4 mid for 7 with a 1 high block, right? It probably is the 3 of, and it takes the Tentacle Strike slot. Because this card like is, but at the same time, right? Like this is a kill you more card, and it can't be in the Eat My Sticky Balls slot because
Eat My Sticky Balls is too good for the character.
Eat is too good in tactic with Tongue Whip, and this card only really works with Excited for Blood, and it also says that you get to stack floating, and it also says that like if we have the Coda or the League of Villains, right, which I do want to talk about, we can just slam those into our momentum for our Refreshing Slice.
True. Okay. I
think it's cool. I think it's something that you understand how the deck works, understanding that the idea is there. Figure out what you want to take out and then test it.
Yeah, I just don't know if it's because Tentacle Strike, I'm gonna be real with you, has been one of the more sleeper cards for this list. I found that on turn, like, it's the only downside about it that I would say is that it does feel clunky playing it in the card pool with the orders that you want to play it with how Innsmouth works. Because how I messed up the very first time with Tentacle Strike. Can you go hover back over the card real quick? Yeah. Try to remember. I want to make sure I word it right and don't say it wrong. After card leaves your rivals card pool, commit. Yeah, so I've always at first forgot that this card removes itself from the card pool. So you don't want to obviously Innsmouth play it as your first attack and then try using your Innsmouth enhance the once per turn to commit, because then you're just going to lose your attack. It feels bad. Rah rah rah. Yeah. So it's kind of have to be you play this first and then you play your second attack and then you do all your stuff. But honestly, getting to target commit 2 foundations for the cost of 1 card in my rival's card pool, kind of nutty.
Yeah, it's very.
It's a showdown.
Good. Yeah, it's showdown on offense, which is like even better.
Yeah, it's
right?
an offensive showdown, which is like what this deck wants. It's just I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna try the Wire Arrows. Like I said, it's a full month until Kansas City, and that's why I brought this. Because I want to try everything out. So I would definitely try it with over the tentacles. I'm just worried about
assets. I think that this card is so incredible at fighting both Jiro and All Might.
It is.
When they powerful, you cancel. When they combo, you cancel. It's very important. It's very important.
Yeah,
obviously, on turn 1, Showdown doesn't work versus All Might, right? With their cremation. This card does say response after their action card gets played. The future is now. You just cancel it. And so, like, they have +1 progressive, and they have to like figure it out. Coda feels pretty okay. You're playing all but the exact same attack lineup on Evil as you are on Water, so losing the 1 health to give your Tongue Whip, your Ambush, your Eat My Sticky Balls, your Tentacle Strike, that +1 speed does not feel bad.
Yeah.
This is the number 1 thing to beat those 2 decks.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to get more class promos.
You're gonna have to get all 4 of these. I think that running away the Cannon, so you only take 5. Running away the Detroit, so you only take 6
instead of 37.
There it is, right?
Yeah.
The only issue with this card versus the Detroit deck is if they play the thing that says no actions, which is where we have in the Typhoon. But this card is a little tough to play in your deck.
Because I'm a 3-hand size character.
You're trying to discard your cards, which sucks.
That's the only thing I'm worried about. Is so many like, okay, I'm gonna be League of Villains. I'm probably gonna end up slotting in. I just haven't had a copy, but if worse comes to worse, I can always just scoop one up in Kansas City.
True. There will for sure be vendors.
Yeah, and it's main reason I'd be cool with that is because I'm just thinking about the orientation of the deck. This is a very offensive deck.
Yeah.
That just so happens to be a 29 face character, so I can play a little more defensive.
Sure.
I just don't want to have too many defensive cards like Coda, and like I know Coda gives the speed and everything on a lot of the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just I don't want to be too defensive overwhelmed and find those weird hands and awkward ones where it's like a 3/3. I guess even if you do get those, it's not that bad because you can always just discard the chaff to Innsmouth.
100%.
Yeah. So if I do draw extra defensive, as long as I draw orange, those defensive cards just become damaging card. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm back with the idea. I'm back on board. We can go back.
Yeah, and like the thing is like, what's the easiest way for your aggro character to play the game?
Just give more speed. That's why I have like Nervous Habit in there and stuff.
Give more speed and then turn one of your cards into Breaker 2, which is the thing you don't have. You have no Breaker in your your deck.
I don't think I have any defense in the main actually.
But the question is like, is Coda enough, or should you play? And I didn't put it on the list, just because it's a 4-check. The Endeavor card that says discard a momentum. Your rival's next check, it's -2. You don't really have momentum outs, and that's also +2 speed on your turn.
Yeah, there's not really many momentum outs. It's really just Refreshing Slice because Refreshing Slice is love.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Another thing to think about.
Where is it?
Yeah.
There it is. Unnerving Energy. I've added it to the list.
League of Villains is definitely just better than me siding Blazing Furies in terms of fighting fighting All Might.
Correct. Yeah, you'll die before they get to do this.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah.
If you want to fight the All Might, actually,
I think it's so cool just throwing a full.
Let's go back here. I think I'm gonna
for 9. That burns, but what's up?
You were roboting out for a second.
Sorry, yeah, but I've Starlink. You gotta love satellites.
This is the best card to fight that All Might deck.
After you're playing Enhance, that's fucked up.
Yeah, so it can be literally anything. You could enhance Quick to Act on your rival's turn, and then respawn and just respawn and put it on top. I'll enhance Floodigar, my baby, and remove these 3. Respawn House of Cards, take the 1 momentum that you got from your thing, and then put it on top. Mm-hmm. Like if you're afraid of that All Might that much, like these are answers. At the same time, right? I guess this doesn't work versus Jiro, like Air Jiro.
No, yeah, she's just gonna flash stuff around. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, this card beats Air Jiro.
But no, Runaways. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get some Runaways.
You have to get some Runaways. This card's gonna be meta defining. 100%.
Curse you, meta.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to get some Runaways. At least 3.
I've changed no cards in your deck. I haven't changed
any. You have
any.
not.
Because I think that your deck is good, right?
No, for sure. Like I said, I came wanting to look at like Sideboard and any other options I may have missed that could help me with the current things I'm afraid of. And you've definitely given me a lot of things to think about.
Yeah. Andrew, you're going to run away Jiro and she's going to play another lethal attack. This thing beats the first attack dealing damage. Because I lose health, it doesn't deal damage. So you don't get to instant explosive release me. Jolt doesn't go to momentum, no instant explosive release, no throw. I'll take 3 from your whatever. It also says that you're allowed. It also interrupts the double jab pummel combo. If you play it first, because they add a card from their discard pile to their card pool. Hopefully it's a foundation, not an attack. But yeah.
Oh, does it add face? Oh, it's gotta be okay. Just from discard pile. Okay.
Yeah, so it'll be face up.
Yeah. So if it is an attack, yeah, that is awkward, but.
It's the price you pay, right?
It's RNG. It's what
I want to take my 4 damage, right? If it deals no damage, For the block step, it deals no damage. Yeah. So I'll just.
And it wouldn't count if you use it on double jabs, which, yeah, okay.
Yeah. So I'll
Jiro
take
do be throwing them big double jabs.
Yeah. 5 instead of 8 or whatever.
Yeah, 5 instead of 7 or 8, and then they don't get their draws either.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. Cut blade. Yes, Blazing Fury gets cut out of the sideboard. Gonna cut Net Gun. That was just in there because I needed 3 cards to fill it. Keep the blood accrue. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not good. It was in there because I was thinking, man, I need 3 more sideboard cards because I can't submit this 7-card sideboard. So I was like, shoot. Went through UBS and saw Net Gun. Like, oh, this card's could do something. It never did shit, but it could have done something.
Sure. That's fair.
Thought about teamwork too.
Yeah. I mean, it's
damage.
One more attack at the end. They don't get the block. Like you just like slam it at the end of a tongue whip, and I'm pretty sure that like ignited arrow into tongue whip triggers it. Yeah. And so like, it's an option. And it says that like sometimes, so like, if you can teamwork at the end of your string, sometimes it's better than responding with Innsmouth if you don't need the speed.
Sure.
It's just 2 extra damage, but at the same time, it's not a foundation you can build, which means that your strings aren't as powerful. So like, it's a thing to maybe think about. Teamwork is low on my list, but I just wanted it to exist on the table. Yeah. League of Villains and League of Villains, I think, is like the main one that I'd be looking at.
100% getting flexed into the main board. It's a one-of thing that I don't really. I'll build it on turn 2 because there are a lot of games I've noticed with this guy to where sometimes you'll just see another thick 6-hand size, 5-hand size character that you're like, okay, there's no way in hell that with like this. There's a lot of games where you build out for the first 2 or 3 turns, just trying to set up a good your draw foundations to actually feel something. So. It's going turn 1 build, turn 2 League of Villains, haha, and then sit back and laugh as I play one of the more strong cards in the game.
Your character also doesn't do anything on your opponent's turn.
Right? Nope. This guy gets committed as soon as I'm done attacking.
Yeah, you just commit it with you'll always have a foundation with League of Villains.
Yeah, it's always
your character.
Yeah. All right. Cool. Well,
welcome, man. This was fun. I think this character is very, very good. I've
been really enjoying him. I think he's fringe. I think he's right there on the edge, though. I honestly wouldn't be surprised if there is something out right now. There's a build for him that just hasn't been discovered. That we're all too zeroed in on the current attack package like I have here with Evil and Water, swapping out a few things. So I think there may be something lurking that we haven't seen yet that just may shock everyone.
That's fair.
Yeah.
Fair. All right, buddy. Stay on the line long enough for me to choose your list, and you have a great rest of your night, okay?
Yes, sir. You too.
All right. See ya.